So yesterday I went thrifting, as I do very often, and I'm always looking for things like cottage style decor, things for my family that we could use, and things to flip like furniture or items that I know sell well locally. I found some yesterday. Not only did I find some really amazing things for my family that we needed or decor that I could use, but I also found some things that completely paid for everything that I spent, and I want to show you how to do it too. I'm going to go through everything I got right now. So the first item I got is this toddler push car. It has a seat belt. The handle right here is securely on. Sometimes they break, but it is fine. It even has all the stickers pretty much. Some of them are peeling a little bit, but that's totally fine. This I got for $4.88 and will be able to sell from anywhere from $35 to $45. Right now I have it listed for $45. And then this is the other thing. It is a Lego table. You can pull this part up and it will have Lego storage underneath there. It's got 2 chairs with it, which is a bonus. The last one I sold for $40 or $35, I can't remember, and it didn't even have any chairs. So this one I have listed for $45. I have somebody coming to get this tonight already, and I just listed it yesterday night. But that pays for a huge chunk of the $68 that I spent yesterday, and this will put me over the top once that sells. So I paid $15.88 for this Lego table and chairs. But what I like to do is, if I'm feeling like that's just a little bit too much to pay for some reason, I like to combine the deals in my head. So $15.88 plus $4.88 equals $20.76, and that's about $10 a piece. So that made me feel a little bit better. So this next item I got, I actually didn't pay for this. My sister paid for it. She is about to have her 3rd child, and I am not having any more babies at the moment. This is a Leo Ryan brand stroller. It is in super great condition. It does need to be cleaned a little bit, and it has one little tiny tear right there. It's hardly anything at all. You could easily fix that. Pretty good deal for $15. Okay, now I'm gonna go over the fun things that I got, aka the decor and things for my family and stuff like that. First of all, I got this mirror. Now, I'm kind of split on if I'm going to sell it or if I'm going to use it myself. It's a taller mirror. We don't have a lot of mirrors, and I'm not sure where I would put it, so I'm just going to kind of sit on it. But it was $24.99, I believe, for this, but it was half off, so I paid like $12.50 for it, and that's a really great deal. It was probably something that was on top of an old vintage dresser, but it was sitting behind a vintage dresser when I found it, and so I think everybody thought it went with that dresser, but it didn't. There was another mirror there, and this one was priced separately. So it was just sitting there waiting for me to find it, and it was half off. It was wonderful. Such a great deal for $12. All right, this is so cute. I don't know where this is from. It's kind of like a little planter. Maybe it had a lid. I don't know. But I thought this would make the perfect little tiny succulent planter. It's kind of just the cottage core feel, and I love it. It was $0.25. And then speaking of cottage core, my daughter got this adorable pillowcase. You can see, got these beautiful little floral design on it, and it's soft. This is probably from Walmart or Target. I don't know what this is, but it is a little sun hat, which I have needed, but I like to put my hair up in like a bun in the summer when it's really warm. And so all the ones that have like this closed hat have not worked for me. They've all been too small, but I thought this one was so perfect. And this one was 50 cents. So it's perfect for me. I have a clip on my hair to like shade me while I am working in the garden. This is another thing. I got this from Salvation Army, and I guess their bins are probably like 99 cents. I'm not exactly positive. But I was asking my daughter, who reads all kind of like Anne Green Gables books and things like that, what this was, and she said it was a noodle cutter. And I am all about home cooking, and I make my own noodles, and they are a pain in the butt to cut. Oh my goodness. And these are like uniform little pizza cutters basically, and it's got this little thing that you can push on it, and it pops out whatever is, you know, stuck in between the little cutters. There's no rust or anything. This cost me $1, and I am so thankful that I found it, because now my noodle cutting is going to go a lot easier. So this next item, I have been looking on Amazon for wooden toys, and I'm actually going to make a video coming up soon of me attempting to make some wooden toys for my girls for Christmas. I don't know how it's going to go yet, but I've been collecting little animals that I can find, and my 3-year-old loves the puzzle, but they can stand up on their own. And so I just thought, oh my gosh, $1.88 for all of these, and she can either use them as a puzzle or play with them, like they're little animals you can play with. Thought that was a killer deal. So I love cast iron, and I'm actually trying to find some beeswax candles, possibly locally, that I can buy and use. They actually purify the air, and I'm gonna need some candlestick holders. And this is a pair of cast iron candlestick holders, like for the tapered candlestick. They're heavy and they're cute. They just need to be cleaned a little bit, but these were 50 cents a piece. This is why I love thrifting, is you can get things that are so valuable to you, that are usable, that are unique, preaching the gospel of thrifting, and it's fun to find them too, and you have a story of how you found them sometimes, or who you were with, or whatever, but these just need to be cleaned, and they're going to be so cute and perfect for my beeswax candlesticks that are purifying my air as they burn. I already have a million of these, literally a million of them. But I saw this and I couldn't say no. I actually had a balance on my Goodwill card of like $3.99, and this was $2.88. So I got it. It's Homer Laughlin, but it's just a white stoneware, kind of like ironstone. And I collect them because they're so beautiful together, but I could actually use them. It does have some chips, but I don't care. I don't mind the chipping. I love the teeth staining. It was so fun to find this. We're almost to my favorite thing that I found, but we're not there quite yet. And then I'm actually going to show you what I found the day before, that has absolutely nothing to do with this haul, but I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to show you that too, but it has nothing to do with the $68 I spent yesterday. Okay, these are made in Italy. I found these several times. Oh, it's not marked this time. But these are vintage little metal framed floral prints. They kind of have a curved glass. I don't know if you can see it. But I found a pair of them. They were $2 a piece, which is just crazy. Normally I see them at these places and they know they're expensive, so they mark them up to maybe like around $7. But I've sold these so many times, just taking this out and selling them, but this time I think I'm going to try doing it with the print inside of it. It's not spring or anything, so I don't think florals will be exceptionally exciting to anyone, but people just like vintage prints now, especially me. I don't know. Depending on what was in the room, I might actually hang these as is. So super cute. So this last thing I found has a little bit of a story with it that's really kind of cool. I have been looking for these kind of books for a while now. I mean, years. I've only found like one or two. And I saw somebody that had a huge bookshelf full of them the other day, and I was like, oh, like I need to find, like it's been in the forefront of my mind since then. I need to find more of them. As we were checking out at the Salvation Army yesterday, I saw this pile of books on the register behind where we were. And I said, are those books for sale? And the lady said, well, I think they haven't been priced yet. And I was like, is there any way I could look at them? And she was like, sure. So she brought them over and I got to look through them. One of them was really falling apart, otherwise I would have got it. And one of them was just kind of tiny and boring, so I didn't get it, like very thin. But she was like, do you want me to go get my manager and see if she'll price them? And I thought, you know, I'm at the end of my trip and I don't have a lot of money left. I had like 10 bucks left. And I was thinking they're probably going to put them like $10 a piece, but I was like, it's fine. Go ahead, have the manager. The manager comes forward and she goes, oh, those are just normal prices. So they were $1.99 each. And I'll show you the cool ones last. But they're these little old school books. This one says English classes, and this one says Elements of Arithmetic. But I just love the worn look of them. They're from the early 1900s, obviously. But These look so great with my collection of, they're kind of like a creamy or brownish vintage books, and I could collect green ones too. I also collect blue ones, but I don't have them displayed, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. But look at these. I'm totally geeking out about these. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. These are the kind I'm looking for. Look at this. They're totally cottagecore. Look at that. This one is Vicar of Wakefield. But it's just, they're in pretty decent condition. Like, they're totally worn and everything, but look how pretty that would be on a shelf. And then this one is the same kind of style. And this one says Crown of Wild Olive. And this one is The Prince of the House of David. And this one is so beautiful. Look at just the detail on older things is what I cannot, the character of the years it's been around, plus the amount of time and effort that they put into the covers and things like that. You cannot compare to things that are made today unless they're handmade. And these are just so beautiful. They're gonna have a place on my shelf with my other one or two that I have, and I can't wait to go set them there. Okay, now this is the bonus clip that I'm gonna show you. The day before I got this, I've got a collection of 2 of these, and they're little velvet lined jewelry boxes. They kind of look like a little mini piece of furniture. I found a lot of these over the years that are really ugly, but I found some that are decently cute. A lot of them have music boxes in them. When you pull out the drawer, it'll play music if you have it wound up. And I just love the detail on this. So it's really cute. I was thinking about selling it, but when I got it home, I was like, this is perfect for my collection. So I should probably keep it. Then I'm always getting baskets. Always, always, always. But they have to be ones that I really like how they look. And this one I got, I just like the kind of scallopy-ness of the sides. And I buy baskets to be functional, to like be an organizer. So I don't have to go to TJ Maxx or Home Goods in order to find a basket that is just like run of the mill. Everybody has it. I get to use beautiful vintage ones, and I love it. I love using antiques as functional things. Ugh, so cute. Then I got this one. I've got one other one kind of similar to it. It's almost like a picnic basket. We'd actually use these for clothing. So we'll put like all of our socks or all of your underwear or something like that in them, and they work amazing for it. And then finally, also not included in this trip, I found a Santa mug, and this is the second one I found in like the last month, and I'm totally freaking out because I hadn't found any for years. It's got all that vintage Santa crazing, made in Japan. I was so excited to find one of these. I found giant pictures, and I found little teeny tiny mini mugs, and I'm looking forward to finding more. we don't really celebrate with Santa normally, and I'm thinking about keeping them instead of selling them. I think they're much more valuable, that I could use them in decor for Christmas, like maybe in a cocoa bar or something like that. But I was just so happy to find one. So I am going to list these for around $25 to $30 locally on Facebook Marketplace, and I have a Facebook page. And so I will update down in the comments once the Lego table, the push car, and these sell, and give you the total of what I spent and what I made. I love this about thrifting, is you don't just have to go out and find things that are cheaper or more unique and enjoy yourself. You can actually make money while you're doing it, or pay for what you're doing. Like, it's not gonna happen every single time. I don't find a Lego table every single time I go out, or a push car, but I do find them often enough that it's definitely worthwhile. So I hope that you enjoyed this thrift haul, and I hope it gave you some ideas for yourself if you need to just make a little bit of extra cash or pay for those thrifting adventures that we all love to do. So thank you for coming with me, and I'll see you next time.